Alright guys, we're back. Yes, we're back after a long time. I think about almost 2 weeks since the last gameplay. Sorry about that. Well, last time we woke up Hachiruko. So yeah, she's finally functional. I mean, kind of. Because, well, we had to give her water. And now we're on our way to a coal mine. An abandoned coal mine to give her coal. Yes, we're gonna give a girl coal to eat. Yeah, hey, that's how things work, I guess. She is an AI after all. I guess that's what these railroads, right? Yeah, railroads eat. And she is a steam engine, so she needs both steam and coal. Well, anyways, guys, let's continue with the story then. Repeat your line.
私、このような景色は初めてです。街がまるで積み木で作られているように見えます。
Yeah, no kidding. Navi's smart. It knows how to read the situation. That's why it stays silent. While being protected by the silence, Hachiroku happily looks below.
あの見事なお屋根は何でしょう。
It's the Akai Aso Shrine. It's not just the roofs, the whole area looks beautiful.
あの森は一つだけ随分と小高いところにありますが。
It's the ruins of Ohitoyo Castle. You can look out over the entire city from there. Granted, the height difference isn't all that pronounced compared to our vantage point right now.
さようですね。ここはお空の上ですものね。
Yup. Hachiroku reaches out with both her short arms. She pretends to use them as wings to fly even higher. Careful, you don't want to fall off the plane.
飛行機には初めて乗りましたが、良いものです。きっと鉄道の次に素敵な乗り物でしょうね。これは。
I guess that's debatable to people that are into this. That's not my place to take place here. Yeah, that's true. What's better, a train or an airplane? Huh. Good questions indeed. Railways are at the top for you.
はい、もちろん。私はレールロードですから。
Railroad. I thought those were the things that each railway car was attached to. Isn't that what they are? I throw out the seemingly simple question. Hachiroku gives a proud smirk.
客車にはついていません。機関車、機動車などの動力車、自ら動く車両をまず私たちは制御します。
Control as in drive them?
それももちろん、駆動車両および列車の制御はレールロードと機関士、運転士との共同で行います。
The person who actually drives the locomotive is the engineer. She tells me that the person who controls any other driving car is considered a driver. I previously saw this as one large category of railways. It seems the details are more complicated than I thought. You mentioned first, controlling it. Does that mean railroads control a wide range of things on the railway?
はい、その通りです、相鉄様。私たちはダイアグラムを提案し、運転計画をも制御します。
Setting aside the words, I don't know the definitions to. Let me summarize what I do understand. You keep saying we.
レールロードは言うなれば全て姉妹。その全てが相互に共感通信を行うことができます。
Sympathetic connection. Huh, yeah, I was about to say that. Sympathetic communication is something that aircraft navigation systems like Navi also have. It's considered one of the most important features for it to have. The information learned by each unit is shared in real time, and it's optimized in mass. Is that right?
詳しいのですね、相鉄様。そのご解釈はほぼ実際と合致しております。
Hachiroku seems happy, of course. It makes it even harder then for me to say that I actually just learned from Navi.
ですので私たちは運転支障発生時でも臨時ダイヤを極めて短時間で作成提案可能となります。
And you'll take the optimum method to recover from the impediment as quickly as possible. Is that right?
はい、さようです。
And that means Hachiroku and the other railroads sympathetic connection has the same roof functionality as aircraft navigation systems like Navi. Hold on one second. Hopefully I didn't take it when she was closing her eyes. That's probably the biggest reason engine-based ground automobiles are all but non-existent these days and have essentially been replaced by the aircraft counterparts. The sympathetic connection can obtain accident information and shared detour routes, and also provide the autopilot feature via Navi. This has eradicated the phenomenon of traffic jams. Now car travel works on completely fixed time. The sympathetic connection can be so convenient. After saying that, Hachiroku nods proudly.
はい。ですので私たちレールロードは運行とダイヤのすべてを把握し制御できたのです。
So that's the reason you're called Rail Lords?
いいえ、相鉄様。レールも車両もレールロードもすべてを支配するものでしたら、それは相鉄様たち人間です。
I see. She states it so matter-of-factly, words uttered in complete calm. Hachiroku's tiny hands have unusually long fingers. She waves a digit into the air to write out the word road.
私たちの把握と制御はその道筋をつけるため、私たちは線路と同じレールロードに過ぎません。
I see. The unwavering pride fills her words. No matter how traffic changes in the modern day, railways will always be considered the best to Hachiroku. If you take pride in it so much, in this driving car, was it? Then I'd like to take a ride in it at some point.
それはいつかいつかきっと叶うものなら。
She suddenly becomes less articulate. I wait for a while, but the silence lingers, becoming almost deafening. I should say something. I think again on the doubt that I had in the back of my mind moments ago. You mentioned some railway terms, that diagram or emergency diagram or something. What are those? I sigh of relief. Hachiroku speaks up with flowing eloquence once more.
列車の運行計画のことです。適正なダイアグラムは事故を防止し、運転効率を向上させます。
Prevent accidents. Something about that bothers me. My past self would have cried out, asking why accidents such as mine were allowed to happen in the first place, and even though I know it was meaningless, I still have to ask the question. Oh yeah, you were in the train accident that she was driving, right? Or she was controlling? Yeah, her train. Yeah, that's true. So are trains that cause accidents not controlled by railroads? Hachiroku's expression distorts in pain. The frequency of her voice noticeably drops.
例えば線路にされた置き石を私たちは画像センス、いわば目視でしか発見できません。
By eye, then you're no different from humans.
大差ありませんので、置き石に気づいた時にはもうブレーキが間に合わないことがほとんどです。
I see, so that means by any obstacle that's placed on the train tracks can only be dealt with on an individual basis.
その通りです、相鉄様。
Railroads are not all powerful. Granted, neither are the sympathetic connection system or the aircraft navigation systems. Which is why no matter how much technology has developed, accidents will occur. Granted, the true cause of accidents is not technology.
そうした事態を防止するため、保線係という職員たちが線路の
She sounds as if she's forcing herself to speak.
蹄鉄末期には保線係の不足も甚だしいものとなりました。あの時期鉄道事故が多発した一因はそれです。
The end of the Imperial Railway? That was when I was still a boy, around the time of the accident. That era will simply, or should I say ruthlessly, be called the track closure era.
大廃線時代。
Hachiroku's and my voice intersect. I don't know if that feels reassuring or not, but Hachiroku finally looks up again.
皮肉なことに私たちレールロードがその進化をフルに発揮したのもあの時代でした。
Was it because of all the accidents that the emergency diagrams became necessary, I mean?
ご明察です、相鉄様。しかしやがて
Hachiroku trails off. An increase in accidents, closure of tracks, discarding of trains. The end that was brought by the track closure era meant the end of the railways themselves.
私がタイト様に買い取られたのもその時期です。
Hachiroku's gaze turns to outside the canopy. Her expression is gloomy. It makes me feel similarly too.
しかし私にはその時期の記憶がありません。この美しい街を見たかどうかさえ覚えていないのです。
Well, a long time has passed since then. You probably haven't seen what's up ahead. I point out I point out that fact as cheerfully as I can. I point ahead to direct Hachiroku's gaze in hope that all this gloominess dissipates into the sky. The town of Okitoyo looks completely different from the ground. Maybe as we walk around, you'll remember something.
そうですね。はい。相鉄様のおっしゃる通りと思います。
I nod in agreement. Her expression brightens up a bit again. Unlike the forced one from earlier, I find out how natural a smile she actually has.
それにしても相鉄様は少しお人が悪いですね。
What? Me?
だってよりにもよってエアプラに乗せるだなんておっしゃって。
Well, I mean, we could have walked all the way down here, right? Oh, I get it. She loves and takes pride in the railways, and she hates aircraft precisely because of that.
飛行機なら飛行機と最初からおっしゃってくだされば私もお見苦しいところを見せずに済みましたのに。
I guess so. Hachiroku's right. I feel like a bit of an asshole right now. I coerced Navi to stay silent, and I tricked Hachiroku. I really can't help being this way. That's because I wasn't born in Okitoyo.
そうなのですか？
Yes. After saying that, Hachiroku giggles a little.
なら私は相鉄様のお人の悪さに感謝しなくてはいけませんね。
Thank me for what? Or what for?
最初から飛行機と聞いていたなら私きっと慣れている風を装ってキョロキョロできませんでした。
Hachiroku innocently says that and starts peering over the edge to see the scenery below.
川も豊かで見事です。あの水を先ほど私はいただいたのでしょうか？
I think so, right? Yes, it's the water from the Kuma River. Although the water we use for brewing is taken from further upstream, closer to where the source is.
素晴らしいですね。いつか機会があればこの素晴らしい川の源を眺めてみたいものです。
Her words surprise me. My emotions spill from my mouth. You and I think alike.
相鉄様も
Yeah, it was right after I was taken in here.
引き取られてですか？
Yeah, I was adopted by the Nigita family. There's no point in hiding it, like Hachiroku's a railroad. I'd rather she not be bothered by it, so I purposely didn't tell her about the rail accident. I lost all my family in an accident, and the Nigita family, Taito-san, took me in. I became his adopted grandson.
タイト様に相鉄様も。あ、 だから名前の話の時に響様を。
She hates talking about how I was adopted. I personally don't mind it, but I hope you'll remember that. Hachiruko looks down.
はい、以降は間違いなく知らぬこととはいえ失礼しました。
It's alright, no worries. Don't worry about it. I've done lots of rude things out of ignorance too, I know. Why don't we call it even then? Her downward gaze picks up. A playful glint shines in her eyes.
さようでした。お人の悪い宗哲様に私、寝込みを襲われ脱がされてしまいましたね。
Okay, don't make it sound worse than it was.
おそらですよ、
Yeah.
宗哲様。飛ぶ鳥は私たちの声などきっと聞きません。
Probably not, but Navi is listening. I hope it doesn't misconstrue the
ご安
situation.
心ください、宗哲様。私もう少しも怒っても不愉快と思ってもおりません。
Good to know. Is that so? I'm totally convinced, considering how happy she looks. Maybe she's just able to switch her mentality that easy. Or maybe her personality is similar to mine.
ですが、まだおあいこにはできません。
Okay, why? If you're not mad anymore.
怒ってないからむしろです。平手打ちを余分に一つ、私は宗哲様に。
So you want me to slap you back? I'm not gonna do that. No. I get it. Fine. Click. Oh, what? Oh, okay, you use your fingers. Pick. I lightly tap her forehead with my fingertip, gently enough so that it won't actually hurt. Considering the size difference in our bodies, this should be about right. Listen to me, Hachiruko. Now we're even.
かしこまりました、宗哲様。手打ちで、おあいこで、トントンです。
Yup. She's quick to understand. I knew our personalities were like blades. Hachiroku, you said Kaito-san taught you. You can say that we're similar in that way.
本当にそうかもしれませんね。宗哲様もこの川の源に興味がおありとのことですし。
I was, and actually walked upstream to see it. Of course, the path was too treacherous for a little boy to climb.
歩いて遡られたのですか、この川を。
Yeah, I was interested. What I can say, I had the time and energy, although I had no money. Maybe it was something I said, but Hachiroku giggles a little.
歩かれてどうなりました？
I was completely fatigued. They found me the next morning and rescued me. Makurane scolded me, then punched me in the head.
げんこつですか？あの方が？
She changed. It's many times more painful than what you're probably imagining it. It wasn't a tap, it was in a pound, it was a bash.
それほど強く。
Yeah, I saw stars, to say the least, and she'd given me a good scolding in her Kumamoto dialect. Hachiroku gives a slight nod before going quiet. I don't care where you go, but let others know where you are. It's a pain to go look for you. That's the message I got from her.
ごくまっとうなお叱りですね。
After a punch? Okay. Yeah, I think so too. At the same time, I'm glad that there was someone there to actually scold me. That's right. I felt relieved at it. I wasn't given special treatment just because I was a survivor of an accident. I was treated normally, just like any other person. I finally met someone who can treat me like a human being. I felt relieved because from that moment, we'd finally become family. That's what I realize
素
now.
敵な方なのですね、枕様は。
Oh yeah, that's right. She's more dependable than anyone I know. If she gets serious,
宗哲様？
that's odd. Why? Think for a minute. It's obvious that Makurene is supposed to do it. So why would the aircraft factory issue get so serious that I would hear about it at the capital?
エアクラ工場誘致活動？
Hachiroku's voice springs up.
この町にですか？この川の水を工場で汚そうというのですか？
Pretty much, I came back from the capital to put a stop to it.
私は素晴らしいオーナーに巡り合いました。
Her obvious hostility instantly turns into happiness. Kiiki shows off a variety of expressions, but Hachiroku shows an equal number of emotions.
私をお役立てください、相鉄様。この美しい川の町を悪の手に渡してはいけません。
Evil? What a strong word that is. Is the aircraft factory evil?
エアクラそのものが名前の中にそもそも悪を内包するような存在です。
Navi is gonna get pissed. Huh. Because the aircraft sounds like Oku. Oh. Aku. Evil. Okay. I'm not particularly good with warplay, but it's a game she wants. I'll try to play along. Then when you said you didn't know what to do with your life, is that because of your name?
それはいかなる意味でございましょうか。
Your name is synonym. Your name is synonymous. Wait, synonymous. Yeah, with walking the tracks. I whispered that to her. Hachiruko writes in the air with her finger.
レイルロード。なるほど、暗示的ですね。悪に駆逐され、我々は流浪に身を落とした。
I was just trying to be playful. Hachiroku looks at me, seriousness on her face. Her lips, originally, straight across, drop into a
や
frown.
はり悪です。エアクラも、エアクラを作る工場も。
She bluntly and coldly says,
人々の暮らしから鉄道を奪い、大敗戦時代を招いた。エアクラの犯した罪を、私は決して許しません。
crimes?
より便利だったから人に選ばれただけの話です。それを親倉の罪というなら逆恨みでは？
Oh, Navi snapped.
何者ですか？
She is completely caught off guard by Navi's voice, but Hachiroku keeps calm and challenges the source of the voice.
そして姿を現しなさい。
隠れていてはません。本当の姿はあなたの視界に捉えられています。
She looks left and right, the stern look in her eyes softens a little.
本当ではありません。
I can feel Navi's silent rage. I won't stop them. Even if I did, the rift would just widen between
本
them.
機は冬季試作飛行型エアクラ EFL-T007 の専用エアクラナビです。
エアクラ？まさか空を飛ぶエアクラなんて。
Hachiroku turns her face my way. She grabs onto me. But laying to get through the situation is more evil in my opinion. Those exist nowadays. The Aero Craftech engine has indeed reached the
なら
skies.
ば降ります。
Don't get like that. It's okay. We're good. Her high-pitched voice echoes, shaking the cramped canopy. Hachiroku tries frantically to find a way out. Are you stupid? If you try to exit this thing right now, you'll fall to the ground and smash into a million pieces.
そうであってもエアクラになぞ。
くだらない意地で自らの職務を永遠に放棄しますか。レイルロードも引くほどの存在ではないのですね。
Wow. She freezes. Hachiroku remains completely motionless. Her eyes, they begin to turn with a fiery rage.
私たちから
Fiery
職
rage.
務。人は貨物を運ぶことは、レールまでをも奪ったのはあなた方でしょうに。
事実誤認の訂正を。
That's not right, Hachiroku. I interrupt Navi. The explanation should be coming from a human. You said it yourself. The ones who actually control everything are the humans. We humans chose this future. I was taught that by an unknown girl with golden hair. It was while I was healing from the accident. Back when I couldn't channel or manage my hatred, back when I couldn't stop my emotions from unraveling. Even if you are intelligent and sentient, things cannot make decisions. Humans are always the ones who will make decisions and will be held accountable for them.
そのことならば当然に承知いたしております。
So don't take out your anger. Don't take out your anger out. Okay, I think that's anyways. On a thing like Navi, you'll only drag your own pride through the mud. Hachiroko's shoulders shake slightly. She swallows. Is Hachiroko able to make saliva? I'm genuinely interested in that. Why?
宗
I
鉄様のおっしゃられる通りであるかと思います。
so is this
取り乱し八つ当たりをしたことは心より恥じ入ります。
She bows deeply. She places both hands in the canopy and
雨
bows.
ですか？
I don't think so. There isn't a cloud in sight. Why would Navi say something like
け
that?
れど私がその事実を認めれば私は姉妹すべてを貶めることとなってしまいます。
She's crying. Large teardrops stream down her face. Her hands are still down on the floor. Her shoulders shaking. She doesn't even try to wipe them. She just continues to
です
sob.
からたとえそれが人間の選択であろうとも
There's no need to force yourself to accept it. And there's no need for you to believe it was the right decision either. Humans can and do make mistakes. That's a fact. That's how accidents happen. Accidents still occur. It's not the fault of the things or technology. It always falls on the humans who use them. But even if responsibility can be taken with the law, hatred cannot be erased, nor will it help heal scars. I know that from first-hand experience, which is why I can understand your hatred.
誤った選択それに巻き込まれたものの
Yeah, the pain, the hatred that has nowhere to go. Hachiroko turns her face to me. She looks at me without wiping her tears.
でしたらどうか教えてください。私はこの憎しみをどうすれば。
The only thing you can hate is the powerlessness you feel by being dragged into the mess. You should use that hatred as fuel to move forward, stronger and better than before. I was stuck the same thing. While I was just running away, Taito-san was the one who provided that outlook, giving me hope, a new life.
力をつける。しかし今さらそうしたところで
You can't turn back time, but next time you might not be dragged into the same mess.
次ですか。
It will come, I'm sure of it. As long as you're alive, these things will happen. These things happen, whether you want them or not. If I can save someone during that time, if I can save anyone in place of Michiko, I will live to atone for that. I was taught that this is to be my most important duty. If you have time to pity yourself for your powerlessness, come stronger and move on. Hate your powerless self and train to become more.
次来ますか。私のようなものに
I still don't know what you are exactly, but we are connected by fate and I am now your owner. I will do everything in my power to help. Naturally, that's my duty. If you like, I will bring you this next time.
そうです様。
She begins to cry again. This time it sounds as if she's partly laughing. Her pretty face is scrunched up.
体の調子までおかしいようです。私は自分一つさえ今は制御できておりません。
I see. Taito-san left her in the glass case, missing memories and extremes in the wavering of her emotions. The fact gives substance to my imagination. Or perhaps, if that's the case, I have to fix Hachiroko, maybe completely damaged.
望むことなど 今の私には難しすぎます。ですが、それでも
Yes. Her eyes filled with tears span up. She looks straight into my eyes.
相鉄様に教えていただいたその通り、少しでも回復のため、私は力をつけて。
Growl. Good. Even your body is telling you that you can't fight on an empty
さ
stomach.
ようですね。
She's hungry for coal. Alright, she answers me without being the slightest bit embarrassed. Not bad at all. Even if Hachiroku's damaged, she's much stronger than I was during the time. Then use everything available to you, whether it be an aircraft or not. Pick the quickest route and be able to make your own decisions.
はい、かしこまりました、相鉄様。何、教官。
Hachiroku twitches and strains her back. Her eyes begin to shift about aimlessly. She soon focuses on the central panel of the canopy.
あなた、エアクラナビ。
ただナビとそれ以上の故障は不要です。
そうだったのですね。ナビ、あなたもまた私たちに。
エアクラナビはエアロクラフテック社の製品です。誰の妹でもありません。
Little sister. In that case, the succeeding model, or perhaps it's in the sense that they have succeeded in technologies. I see. Navi communicates with Hachiroku sympathetically.
はい、私は間違いなく受け取りました。
Well, at least, you know, they're not fighting anymore. Navi, what did you send?
特には単に臨時の周辺情報を発信しただけです。
And just by coincidence, Hachiroku received that transmission?
事実群からはそのように推測されます。
Navi's cheeky words make Hachiroku break a smile.
確かにとても優位な周辺情報を私は偶然受け取りました。
Hachiroku's gaze turned downwards. The altitude has dropped significantly without my knowing. I can see two clear silver lines stretch far along. Hachiroku's eyes light up with glee.
鉄道はこの町ではまだ生き延びてくれているのですね。
Yeah, it seems like it. When I left this place, they were already on their last
生き
leg.
延びているなら次があります。相鉄様のお言葉ですよ。
The way she talks in her usual self, but her voice is obviously happier. If she had a tail, I'm sure she'd be wagging it right now. Okay. Do you want to sit down to take a closer
で
look?
きるのですか？
Yes, Navi?
了解しました。最適な着水地点をサーチします。
Yay, we made it. Since it's a river town, the train tracks are usually right alongside the water, meaning to say there's no shortage of water to land
サー
on.
チ終了。直ちに着水を開始しますか？
Alright, we are landing. Finally. Maitetsu. Well guys, I'm gonna be stopping the video. Just have to wait for that transition. Whoa, transition. Oh, like I said guys, I'll be stopping the video right now. Well, it seems that we made it to our destination. Hachiroku kind of explained how things were back then, and it seems that Hachiroku and Sotetsu have similar thinking in a way. And of course, Hachiroku's pride got a little bit over, a little too high, and Navi got triggered that they had an argument. But it seems that everything is okay now. So everything is good, everything is good, everything is fine. And well, we're along the rail tracks. Yep, Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like to as well. Follow me on Twitter, will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.